The sky outside is gray and heavy, as if holding all its clouds in place. A gentle rain is falling, tapping lightly on the roof of a cozy little bookshop. The raindrops make a soothing rhythm, like tiny drum beats that keep time. Inside the shop, everything feels soft and warm. Soft cushions are spread out on the floor, inviting anyone to sit down. In one corner, a sleepy cat is stretched out on a cushion, its paws curled up against its chest. The cat's fur is a mix of black and white, like a night sky with twinkling stars. The cat slowly opens its eyes, feeling the softness under it. It stretches its limbs gently, trying to wake up from a nice nap. Outside, the rain continues softly, making the world outside seem far away. The bookshop is cozy and quiet, a place where time seems to slow down. A gentle hum of the heater warms the air, making everything feel soft and comfortable. Soft light from the tall windows bathes the room in a warm glow, casting long shadows on the shelves lined with books. The cat stretches slowly, its paws patting softly against the floor. It snuggles into a sunny spot by the window where the light is just right. A faint smell of old books and freshly brewed coffee wafts through the air, making the cat's whiskers twitch. It closes its eyes and blinks slowly, feeling the warmth on its fur. A gentle purr begins, echoing softly in the bookshop. The sound of pages turning and quiet footfalls echo from other parts of the shop, but everything here feels peaceful. The cat, with her soft gray fur and gentle eyes, slowly stirs from her cozy spot by the hearth. She stretches gently, her paws touching each other as if dancing in the air. With a calm and deliberate step, she walks over to the window seat. The bookshop is quiet, filled with the soft sound of pages turning and the occasional drip from the rain outside. The cat reaches for her favorite spot, a sunny window seat that welcomes her always. However, today it's different. Outside, the sky is gray, and the rain falls gently against the glass. She paws at the curtain, lightly tugging until she finds a gap where the light can still shine through. With a contented purr, she curls up into the warm pocket of light that remains. Her tail twirls slowly in the breeze coming from the open window. She watches the raindrops as they dance down the glass, creating patterns like tiny ribbons. The rain whispers softly outside. It taps gently against the old tin roof above, making soft, rhythmic sounds. Each drop seems to fall in perfect time with each other, creating a calming melody. The cat, nestled in its favorite spot by the window, hears these sounds and feels very relaxed. From inside the shop, the sound of rain has a soothing effect. It's like music, slow and quiet, like lullabies from long ago. The cat closes its eyes, letting out a gentle purr. Its body feels heavy, as if it could just drift away into a dreamland. Outside, the light is getting dimmer now, turning to that soft gray of the late afternoon. The rain continues to fall steadily, keeping a steady beat that helps the cat feel even more sleepy. The world outside seems distant and far away. Inside, everything feels cozy and secure. The bookshop has a warm fire burning in the hearth, casting a gentle warmth through the room. The flicker of flames adds to the comforting atmosphere, making the space seem safe and welcoming. The cat's tail twitches slightly with each burst of flame. As the rain keeps its soothing rhythm, the cat begins to feel very drowsy. Its body curls up into a tight ball, seeking warmth. The window next to it lets in a small ray of light that bathes the cat in soft hues, making everything look peaceful and quiet. The rain outside continues to tap softly against the windows of the cozy little bookshop. The owner, an old woman with kind eyes, sits at a desk filled with books. She holds a novel in her hands, but stops reading. Instead, she looks up and smiles warmly as she watches the cat. The cat has curled into a small ball on top of one of the older chairs near the fireplace. Its tail twitches gently, and its breathing is slow and steady, showing that it's deeply asleep. The old woman reaches out a hand to gently touch the cat's fur. It rouses slightly, but continues to sleep. She returns to her book, turning the pages slowly, with careful fingers. Every so often, she raises her eyes from the words to look at the sleeping feline, as if remembering something important about it. The warmth of the fire creates a gentle glow around them, casting soft shadows on the walls and desks. She sets her book down gently and stands up, moving over to the windowsill where she pulls back the curtain slightly. A light raindrop falls into view, adding to the peace and quiet of the afternoon. She smiles again, feeling content in this simple moment. The rain outside taps softly against the windows, creating a gentle lullaby for the entire shop. Inside, the shelves are tall and lined with books, their spines touching each other in a cozy embrace. The bookshop feels like a quiet dreamland. In one corner, the bookshop cat, Whiskers, curls up on his favorite cushion. His soft fur is a warm gray, blending into the wooden floor as he snores gently. The sound of his breath, slow and steady, mixes with the distant echo of pages turning softly in the background. The owner, Mr. Thompson, sits quietly by the window, surrounded by a stack of books that seem to watch him with silent eyes. His lamp casts a warm glow on the old leather cover of his novel, which he holds gently in his hands. The words on the page shift and dance as if they're telling their own stories. Outside, raindrops fall steadily, creating a rhythm that matches the beating of Mr. Thompson's heart. He takes long, slow breaths, absorbing every word of his book. Outside, a gust of wind blows past the closed door, making the old shutters creak gently as if they're sleepy too. The air in the shop is thick with a scent of old paper and ink, mixed with the faint aroma of tea from the mug on Mr. Thompson's desk. He sips his tea slowly, feeling its warmth spread through him, soothing his mind and body. As the afternoon wears on, the only sounds are the distant pitter-patter of rain and the soft snore of Whiskers. Everything around them is at ease, as if they're all part of a peaceful sleep. The cat continues its peaceful slumber, its body gently curling into a cozy ball against the warm bookshelf. Slowly, its fur seems to ripple with each soft snore. Its tail twitches slightly, as though it's chasing invisible mice through the shadowy aisles of books. As the afternoon drizzles down and outside noises fade, the cat begins to dream. It dreams of quiet evenings in the shop, the smell of old paper and ink, the distant sound of pages turning. In this dream world, its paws slide easily over book spines as it scampers from shelf to shelf. The cat chases after a tiny mouse that can only exist in its dreams. The mouse darts around corners, hiding behind towering piles of books, but the cat moves with a lazy grace, as if time itself slows for this moment. It nips and pounces gently, just enough to make the small mouse squeak softly within the dream. The cat's purrs grow louder, more contented, as it enjoys its imaginary game. Each twitch of its tail seems to bring it closer to the elusive creature, until at last, exhausted by its own playful energy, it settles into a peaceful slumber once again. The rain seems to be easing up outside. A soft tapping sound can be heard as drops fall gently against the window panes. The pitter-patter is gradually replaced by a whispering pattern, like the start of a gentle lullaby. Inside the bookshop, it's still cozy and warm despite the change in weather. The cat snuggles deeper into its soft, furry bed, wrapped up in an old blanket. Its fur is fluffy and the blanket feels soft against its nose. The air inside the shop has that comforting scent of paper and ink, a familiar smell to all who love books. It's as if the shop was designed just for naps, with its dim lights and quiet environment. The cat shifts slightly, its eyes still closed but starting to flutter. A small yawn escapes, followed by a soft purr. The light from outside is softening. Stray beams of sunlight peek through the window, casting gentle shadows around the room. These rays slowly wake up the bookshop, revealing its cozy nooks and crannies. The cat stretches lazily, blinking its eyes open to see the world outside once more. The rain has stopped, but it still feels like an overcast day. A soft, gentle mist lingers outside, making everything seem a bit damp and peaceful. Inside the bookshop, the old leather bindings of books whisper their secrets in the quiet air. The cat, curled up on the cushioned armrest of a chair by the window, begins to stir. The cat's nose twitches as it sniffs the air, even while still sleeping. It wrinkles its nose slightly, and then it opens one eye. With a slow stretch, the cat lets out a contented purr. The smell of old paper and leather bindings fills the room, making the cat feel very comfortable. The pages of books seem to rustle softly in the background. A book lying on a nearby table is slowly opening by itself, as if a gentle breeze has blown through the airless space. The wooden floor creaks ever so slightly under the cat's feet, but it doesn't disturb its peaceful slumber. Outside, the world still seems quiet, even with occasional drops of rain hitting the window pane. Inside, every breath the cat takes is slow and deep, as if it's trying to understand all the scents in the air. The smell of old books and ink has become familiar and soothing. The room is dimly lit by the soft glow from an old-fashioned light bulb hanging above the counter. A faint scent of paper and ink fills the air as the soft hum of a fan keeps the space cool. The bookshop, usually bustling with the sound of pages turning, is now quiet except for the gentle snores coming from the cat curled up on a shelf. The owner, Anna, moves slowly through the shop, her feet barely making a sound against the wooden floor. She reaches into a small cabinet and pulls out a delicate porcelain teapot. The tea inside shimmers like tiny diamonds in the dim light. With careful hands, she fills 2 cups and adds just enough sugar to sweeten it without overpowering the taste. As Anna settles into a comfortable armchair next to the cat's shelf, she turns the pages of an old book. Her eyes read between the lines, but her mind wanders to more peaceful thoughts. The tea steams gently, its aroma mingling with the other scents of books and incense. The rain outside continues to tap against the windows, a soothing rhythm that seems to echo Anna's own heartbeat. She sips her cha from 1 cup, the warmth spreading through her body as she enjoys this quiet moment alone in the shop. The cat stretches, his body slowly unfolding like a sleepy caterpillar. His back arches high, and even his tiny claws uncurl with a soft pop. He yawns widely, the corners of his mouth pulling back to show off his small white teeth in a serene smile. With his eyes still half closed, he settles back into the warmth of his blanket, finding just the right spot that cradles him like a gentle hug. The bookshop is quiet now. Very quiet. The only noise you can hear is the soft rustle of paper as the owner turns pages in one of the books. She sits at her desk, lost in a story. The rain outside keeps up, tapping gently against the windows. Cat stretches again, feeling more sleepy than ever. He curls into a cozy ball on his favorite cushion by the window. The warm light from inside bathes him, making him feel safe and peaceful. Outside, it's still raining, but here in this quiet, warm place, there is nothing to worry about. The bookshop's silence feels like comfort now. Even without words or sounds, there's a sense of peace. Cat closes his eyes, feeling the soft cushions beneath him. He listens to the steady sound of rain and the occasional flip of pages. Everything around him seems to slow down, making it easier for him to drift into sleep. The bookshop was still quiet after the rain had stopped. Mr. Whiskers, the sleepy cat, found his way back to the cozy nook behind the counter. The little cushion there was soft and fluffy, like a cloud in the sky. Mr. Whiskers purred as he climbed up onto the cushion. It was the perfect spot, warm and well hidden from prying eyes. The bookshop had been quiet all day, but even now, after everyone left, it felt safe here. He stretched his long body, making himself comfortable. A gentle snore sounded softly in the air. The smell of old books filled the space around him, making Mr. Whiskers feel warm and sleepy. As he closed his eyes, he could almost hear the pages turning, stories being read to other cats who couldn't come here. It was a quiet place, but it held so many secrets. The rain continues to patter gently against the old wooden shutters of the bookshop. Inside, under the warm glow of the single lamp hanging from the ceiling, the owner sits at his desk, pensively stroking the cat's fur. The cat, now heavily asleep on the desk, dreams about its cozy bed. As he strokes the cat, the owner begins to speak softly, almost as if in a trance. Once upon a time, there was a little bookshop in a quiet street, he says, his voice gentle and soothing. This bookshop was very old, with wooden floors that creaked with every step. He runs his fingers along one of the worn spines of an ancient volume. Inside the shop, books line the walls like cozy pillows on a bed, soft to touch and full of secrets waiting to be discovered. He continues. Every day, people from all around would come into the bookshop. Some would browse for hours, others just for a few minutes, but everyone left feeling happy. He pauses, looking at the cat, who still snores softly. The shop was run by an old man who loved books as much as he loved his customers, the owner says. He believed that each book had its own story to tell and that every reader could find something special within its pages. As the owner speaks, a small smile spreads across his face. He remembers long hours spent reading these very books, discovering new stories himself. On days like today, when it rained outside and the world seemed so quiet, he says, he would sit by the window, watching the rain while he read. He holds up one of the books, turning its pages slowly. Sometimes, a cat like you would creep into the shop, sleepily exploring each corner, looking for a comfortable spot to rest. And in those moments, the old man felt joy knowing that his little shop was a place where everyone could find comfort and peace. He gently places the book back on the desk, as if setting it down carefully. The cat stirs slightly, but quickly falls back asleep. The owner continues, and so, this is our story, the story of a bookshop and its inhabitants. A place full of warmth and stories, where everyone finds something to read. He leans forward, his eyes closing gently for a moment as he gathers thoughts. The afternoon light softens into a gentle dusk, casting long shadows across the room. The rain continues to tap softly against the window panes, creating a soothing rhythm that seems to lull everything into a quiet slumber. The owner of the bookshop gently closes the last few books on the shelves, their weight making satisfying thuds as they rest properly in place. With a contented sigh, she walks over to the cozy sofa where the cat has curled up, her face hidden under the soft cover of an old history book. The cat's purr is low and steady, like the ticking of a grandfather clock. The owner watches the cat for a moment, feeling a wave of warmth spread through her body. She smiles softly, remembering how the cat had wandered into the shop just last week, looking lost and perhaps even scared. But in the hours that followed, they had found each other, forming an unlikely friendship that had made both their days a little brighter. As she reaches out to gently stroke the cat's fur, she thinks about all the stories the cat must have heard through its time here. The adventures of princesses and pirates, the mysteries of far-off lands, the gentle whispers of love and loss. Each book tells its own tale, but tonight, it feels like they are sharing a story together. The owner stands up slowly, pulling off her reading glasses and placing them on the desk. She glances around the now nearly empty shop, feeling a sense of peace. The world outside may be busy and uncertain, but here, in this quiet corner, there is only rest and comfort. With one last glance at the cat, she turns out the lights, leaving just enough light from the street lamp to see the dark shadows of the shelves. As the darkness settles around her, she pulls a blanket over herself and the sleeping cat on the sofa. The soft hum of the rain against the window continues, its gentle melody aiding in her journey to sleep. The sun has set long ago, and now it's time for the bookshop to close its doors for the evening. The soft click of the lock echoes quietly through the empty space. As the last customer leaves, the owner turns off the lights one by one, bringing the shop into a warm darkness. Inside, the cat, Ollie, curls up on his favorite cushion near the window. The heavy curtains close tightly against the rain outside, muffling any sound it might make. A gentle drizzle continues to tap softly against the glass panes, creating a soothing rhythm that surrounds Ollie in a blanket of peace. The bookshop is now quiet and still. Only the soft breathing of Ollie can be heard as he nestles deeper into his cozy cushion. The scent of old books fills the air, musty but comforting. Each book on the shelves whispers softly to itself, their stories resting peacefully under the darkness. As night deepens, a beam of light from the street lamp outside flickers through the window, casting dancing shadows across the floor. Ollie watches them for a moment, then closes his eyes and lets sleep take him. The sound of soft purring fills the room. The little gray cat, tired from a long day of watching over books and customers, is finally asleep. His paws are curled up under his chin, and he dreams peacefully. Outside, the rain continues to fall in gentle, steady drops, creating a soothing rhythm that matches the slow breathing of the sleeping cat. The bookshop is quiet now, full of the stillness that comes with evening. The soft light from the lamps casts a warm glow over the spines of the books. It's a cozy place, filled with stories and old secrets. The owner stands by the door, holding an umbrella tightly in one hand. She glances at the sleeping cat before turning to face the shop. Her eyes are gentle as she speaks softly, almost like a lullaby. "Good night, little one," she says, her voice calm and soothing. "You've had such a busy day." She walks over to a small window seat, sitting down gently on it. The cat stirs but doesn't wake up, still deep in his dreams of fluffy clouds and warm blankets. She takes out a book from the shelf and opens it to a favorite page, reading aloud softly. "Once upon a time in a faraway land." Her voice is calm and clear, but her words are no longer what you can hear. The story has ended, but the warmth of her presence remains. The rain outside continues its gentle melody, like nature's own lullaby. The air grows colder as night deepens, but inside the bookshop, it feels warm and safe. The cat snores softly, his breathing even and steady, a sign that he is truly at peace. Finally, the owner puts her book away, leans back on the window seat, and closes her eyes. She whispers one last time, "Sweet dreams," and she too begins to drift off into sleep. The shop becomes quiet once more, with only the occasional sound of raindrops against the window breaking the stillness. It's a peaceful moment, a tranquil ending to another busy day in the cozy bookshop.